Hi guys, it's Ariana. Hope you're doing well. So I just want to share a couple of things that I feel like I've learned along the way that helps me to feel not like a slug, just like at home all the time. If you did not know and you are new to my channel, I am actually a stay-at-home mom. I have 2 littles. Before I became a mom, I used to work in the office Monday through Friday, and you're in a business casual setting and you're kind of like forced to always get ready and put yourself together. And that's kind of just like a normal thing for most jobs, but anybody who either works from home or you're a mom at home, like if you know, you know. It can be really easy just to like get into a rut and stay in your home clothes, stay in your pajamas. I know back in the Rona times, like a lot of people experienced this, but I just thought we could talk about some practical ways to feel like you're put together, feel stylish, even when nobody's going to see you, even when you're just going to be at home. And honestly, I think it's still worth it. It's still worth it to put that effort into yourself. And it's something I feel like I have to remind myself, because when you look good, you feel good. I know it could feel a little vain or wow, I cannot say that word. It might seem like it doesn't mean anything and it might seem like a waste, but I still think there's something powerful about showing up for yourself and getting dressed even just for you. This is still something that I'm learning and I'm still trying to like put into practice daily. Some of these tips might feel a little bit like obvious, like duh, like we all know this, but sometimes it's just the simple things that put into practice can help you feel instantly that much more stylish, but like you don't feel like you're really putting in any extra effort. You don't have to go the full mile and go straight full face of makeup, like whole outfit. No, like you don't have to do all that. Like you can find little ways to feeling like you're just ready to take on the day. So I'm talking even just like doing some skincare or a simple like 5-minute face. Even if all you do is put on some moisturizer and some brow gel. And then a big one, especially if you're not a makeup person, you can do a little bit to your hair if that's just brushing it. I know it seems kind of ridiculous to even say, but there are days where I would just like not even do anything with my hair. And then I wonder why I just feel like bleh all the time. Styling it, obviously you've got some clean hair, but even if you don't, putting it into like a sleek bun, or like today I have it in like a claw clip, it's just a little bit of an extra step, but it's not a long extra step. And I think that's the key here. Just like a small little thing, it makes a big impact. And I promise you, it really does change how you feel. Like you pass by a mirror and you're kind of like, oh, I look nice, instead of like, oh boy, like what happened? You got hit by a train. And then another one that I'm a really bad like culprit of is changing out of what you slept in. It's so easy just to like, you're comfortable, so you're just like okay with being in your pajamas. Even if you change into something else also like super comfy, like some other loungewear, in that act of getting ready, changing your clothes, like that really sets you up like, okay, I'm starting my day now. So that brings us right into the next tip of have pieces in your wardrobe that you can change into that look dressed up and elevated, but yet still feel super, super comfortable. This is huge, because if you can remove that like barrier to entry, you know, any resistance that you might be met with to wear something that looks elevated, you're not going to do it. If you can remove that and your elevated pieces are just as comfortable as like your sleepwear, then you're more likely to actually put those things on and to keep them on and not feel like you want to change out of them in like 2 minutes. So this video is actually in collaboration with Halara, and I've talked about Halara like many times on this channel. So if you've been around, you know how much I love them. They have like the perfect pieces that actually encapsulate and embody this whole tip. And I'm not just saying that, I truly wear some of these pieces like all the time because they're just that functional. I'm actually wearing one of their dresses right now. This is like the activewear dress, but I think it's also super cute like as an outfit. So I do have a couple of new pieces from them that I do want to show you kind of throughout this video. I'll show you them on and talk about them, and I'll link all of the pieces that I'm trying on for you in this video down below in the description if you want to check them out. And I do also have a code that you can use. You can use that for some money off. So obviously they have activewear and loungewear, and those pieces are also great and I wear them. But what I think is so cool is they have these pieces that are like office wear appropriate, but they're still made from those fabrics that are like super comfy and stretchy and movable. Take for instance this pair of jeans. They look like jeans and they look like denim, but they literally feel like leggings. There's not going to be any kind of like digging in or not being able to breathe or anything like that that's going to make you feel uncomfortable. So this is one of the pairs of jeans. They are like a wide leg, got like a cuff to them. They're actually a cropped jean, but I got it in like a regular length, so it's the perfect full length for me. I wish you could feel this fabric and how soft it is. Super flexible. Like look at the stretch on this. Like That's insane. If you look at all the details, it just looks like a regular pair of jeans. It doesn't give off that like jegging look. And I got the same style, but in the white jean as well. And then this one I did get in a petite length. Okay, this black pair is like their bootcut style. And this one literally feels like leggings. Like it's so comfy, like buttery soft. And like this one's pretty thin as well. For me personally, I don't feel comfortable like wearing leggings without like a longer shirt or something covering the front and back. But with these, I feel like because it has pockets and like extra details, it's got the button, I totally feel good wearing this, even though it has the same stretch and comfiness as leggings. These might be my new like go-to pants whenever I kind of want that like legging comfort, you know? I actually want to make a whole separate video reviewing all of their different like denim, flex denim pieces because I'm really curious about some of them. So look out for that. That's going to come soon. So if you're home a lot, the more of these swaps that you can make, the more stylish you're just going to feel like day to day. Next tip is you can still wear basics, but get basics that have a little bit of extra something. I'm talking about those little extra design details that make an item feel a little bit more special. You can also think about color, texture, pattern here, little elements that when you look at them, you just fall in love with it. For example, if you wear a sweater, you could wear one that's pretty simple and just flat, but what if you chose one that had a little bit of extra detail, like an open knit pattern or a scalloped edging on this, or even one with like a different cut? It's still basic and very comfortable, but adds a little bit of like an extra something, or even one that has buttons or some pockets or something so that when you look at it, you're like, oh, that's so fun, or that's interesting. Or you can even layer some of your basics together. I know that's like pretty trendy to do right now, but again, it gives that little bit of extra intentionality, like you styled your outfit. Another example, I could just wear like basic jeans, but what if I wore these metallic ones that's got a little metallic thread going through? There's so much you can do that is just as easy as putting on the basic one, but you can inject a little bit more personal style in there automatically just by going for those little bit of design details whenever you're shopping. That brings up the level of interest in your outfits immediately just from that. Okay, how cute are all of the details on this sweater? I love the scalloped edging on the cuffs, the top, the bottom, all of that. And then of course like the open knit detail is just so pretty. The sleeve shape is so cute too. Really just adds a little bit of something, like it feels very dressed up, but also feels really cozy because it's a sweater. The only thing is I kind of wish I would have sized up on this just because it's a little bit too cropped for me. I'd have to wear it with something like super high-waisted. Yeah, I think this is really cute. I think this was actually a set. There was this matching skirt, you know, that you can get with this. This one's also super cute. I love this shoulder detail where it's like off the shoulder, but not all the way. Design detail they have here sits perfectly here. Like I don't have to like fuss around with it too much, but you could also like wear it more off the shoulder if you want to. This one I actually sized up, which I'm glad I did because I wanted to be a little looser rather than like fitted or anything, but I love the length of it. Not too thick of a sweater, which is perfect for me and my weather here. This is just as easy as throwing on just any other basic sweater, but it really has this chic polishedness to it just because of this different cut. Okay, I had high hopes for this one and I am not disappointed. This is so cute. I don't have anything else like this fitted here, but then kind of billows out up at the top. And this literally feels and looks super expensive, like something you would get at Aritzia or something. Yeah, it just has this thickness to the knit quality. I love the color of this sweater too. Absolutely love this one. Again, just gives that like elevated chic, but feels just as comfy. Like you could just wear a sweatshirt or you could wear this. It's like the same kind of thing. And of course, since it has buttons, you have so many more variations of the way that you can style it. All right, tip number 4 is going for either a one piece or a coordinated set. I love these because they are literally just throw on and go, but again, looks and feels intentional and styled. Something about like a one piece feels a little bit more formal, even if it's a very casual dress. It doesn't have to be a dress, it could also be a jumpsuit. I got this really cool leopard print overalls from Halara also, and I just think they're so fun, so cool. Again, bringing in some extra detail with like the print, it's a little bit bolder. I think it's a lot of fun, and then also gives you a layering opportunity that again feels a little bit more styled, but it's in this very stretchy material, very flowy, and so super comfortable casual and easy to wear just like around the house. And then something about a two-piece set just makes you feel more put together without like any extra thinking involved. The outfit's already coordinated for you. It's just grab and go at that point. These lounge sets became really popular and trendy when like everybody was working from home. So you can really find a style or option that is your taste and that works for you. So my last tip is about accessories and specifically jewelry. I mean, you can accessorize with other things like belts and hats or whatever, like whatever you actually feel comfortable wearing. Personally, I keep the accessories very simple at home just because I feel like they just add a little fussiness that I don't necessarily want. But for me, something that doesn't feel like extra fussy is just putting on some jewelry. You could be wearing the most simple thing like a t-shirt and shorts or something, and if you have an earring or some kind of like necklace, it just brings that outfit up to this is an outfit. It's such a quick and easy thing to do, and also it's an easy way to bring your personal style in too. You don't have to do like a simple everyday jewelry if you like some of those bolder pieces. So that's all the tips I have for you. If you have more, if you have something else that you have thought of or you have experience with, please leave them in the comments below so that we can help each other out. Share your experience below. Don't forget to check out Halara if you are interested in any of the pieces again that I mentioned. They are below. I've linked them for you, and there's something for everyone. I feel like there's just so many different styles and colors and cuts. But yeah, I hope this was helpful for you and kind of inspired you to go and get dressed for you, like not for anybody else. Even if you're not leaving the house, put in that little extra bit of effort because you are worth it. It can really help you show up as the best version of yourself. But with that, that's going to be all for me. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in the next video. Bye.